you get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. The playoffs have arrived. It is the start of Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go here on this Saturday. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Cowboy 80. Set. Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, Bobcat.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35.
Ready.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Go, Rig, go. Ready.
They'll go play action with Nix. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Here we go, set, go.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Not much. Second and long coming up.
Ready. Set up. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Rig, Lion. Chop 60, chop 60. Check, Herc, Herc. Hunt, hunt.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in, and it'll be a modest gain.
Well, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Third and 9.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. Herc, Herc. Ready, ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Nick. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Texans have it. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And that is the dream start for this defense on the opening drive. They get the first points of the game for their team.
You know, Mike, every team, they have an opening drive script. So what it is, it's the plays they feel best about. Pass, run, establish a little rhythm, and get your players into the game a little bit. Here they are executing their opening script, something they've done all week long. They cough the ball up, scoop, score, and you couldn't have drafted a worse start for this offense.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Herc! Herc! Right there, Herc!
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Go, Chap! Go, Chap!
On first down, right back to Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Go!
Play action now. It's Nix. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Let's go now. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check, Bobcat, check. Ready.
Second down, Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Go!
Third down and 9.
Set! Rig alert!
Mims
rig alert.
sent in motion here.
Mustang 19! Rig Lion!
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Tony. Hey, south.
Stroud begins with a pass. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
All right. 11. Set.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Pass caught. It's John Mechie. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
On the quick, right? 11. Hey, uno. Tonight.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. That one good for 29.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Robin. Buggy. Tonight.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with first and goal.
Here we go. Tonight.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Slash. Tonight.
Stroud gonna set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Check. Herc. Check, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go. Hot.
Back to throw is Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case,
Here we go,
mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
South. Hey, uno Mars. Why Tony? Set.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And that's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
South. 11. Tonight.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first down, it's Stroud. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. 14-0 is our score. And more from Houston coming up.
Ready, set.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Set. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He keeps it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Set. Ready.
Mims sent in motion here.
Warrior 70. 19 Lion. Herc. Hut.
On second down, it's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. Go Chap.
Nix from the gun on third down. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
60 Eagle. 60 Bison. Check smash. Ready.
Now Nick's gonna look to throw. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Viking 18. Dragon 60. Street. Go.
They'll go play action with Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Now.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of
Hawk
about
70,
4.
Hawk 70. Hey, smash Bronco. Riggs.
Mims sent in motion here.
Check that. Street. Ready.
A first down throw for Nix. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it'll bring up second down.
And here we have another missed opportunity for an offense that have already had a handful of them throughout this game. And let's be honest, Mike, you just can't afford to overthrow a man that's that open, especially when you're trying to overcome a double-digit deficit in the NFL.
Panther Street. Set go.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Open man downfield, it's Franklin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 35 yards.
Ready up.
To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set up. Hut, hut.
Play action now. It's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready, ready.
Now, faking the give. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run it with Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. Herc. Herc. Come on. Set.
They send Sutton in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down mark. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal.
Trap 60. Herc. Set up.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Throw. Buggy. Robin. Tonight.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8.
Hey, Uno. Look the hot. 19 Texas. Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony? Hey, south, south, south. 11, 11, 11. Straight.
Now, Stroud. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Hey, uno. Buggy. Tonight.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Short pass, taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Texas. But tonight.
Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Uno Mars. Hey, south. Why Tony? Hey, south. 11. Hey, uno. Straight.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
All right.
Here's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
On the quick, right? Robin. Alert the hot. Tonight.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Stroud to throw. and he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Slash. 19 Texas. Set.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And he's in. John Mechie. Touchdown, Texans.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Herc! Right there, Herc! 79 Bronco! 19 tight, 19, Panther 11! Go Chap! Ready?
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be second down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here.
On the set. Let's go now. Hurt. Mustang 19. Check smash. Go.
Second down. Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. One team advances, one team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Already. Tonight.
Stroud to throw here on first down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
South. Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony? Tonight.
To throw is Stroud. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
Here we go. Buggy. Hey, south. Today.
A second down throw for Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Today.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The speed on display. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
Street! Sack!
And the drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and
Warrior
9.
70. Let's go. 19 Lion. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Hey, check that. Check go.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards.
Panther Street. Sack. Hut.
Nix from the gun on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we we go. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. 2J, 2J. Tonight.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up.
All right. 19 taxi. Buggy, 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 buggy. Tonight.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. This one complete to Bryant. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Ah, what's that? Hey, south, south, south. Lurk the hot, lurk the hot. Nineteen taxi. Tonight.
On second down, Stroud. He completes this one to Mechie. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. Hey, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars. Tonight.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, left side, he's got it. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Hey, south, south, south. Tonight.
To throw, it's Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
All right. Slash, slash, slash. Ray. Tonight.
They'll run here with Mixon. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
On the quick, right? South, south, south. 11. Tonight.
Again, it'll be Mixon. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal.
Ow, for tonight! Hey! Buggy. 9.
They'll try and run with Nixon.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will extend their third quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat!
They send Sutton in motion.
70 Timberwolf. Ready, ready?
A first down throw for Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Street, Bronco 80. Go, Rig, go. 18, Pioneer. Hunt.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays.
And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Here we go, set. Herc, go. Ready.
On 4th down, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
Go.
To throw is Nix. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Go, Chap. Ready.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Oh, high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it.
Hustle. 18 Cardinal. Set.
Mims sent in motion here.
Set, go. 7 Pirate. Check smash. Dragon 60. Street. Set, go.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Throwing is Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
70 Ranger.
They send Sutton in motion.
Chap 60. Hey, check that. Street.
Play action now. It's Nix. And that is incomplete. Two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. And they're going to take over possession.
Here we go. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Oh, ready. Alert the hot. Tonight.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
12. Tonight.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, hey. 19 taxi. Hey, Uno Mars. Tonight.
To throw is Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Texans. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break! Cougar 19! Down! Hey, smash! Panther Street! Panther... To that!
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot,
go now.
they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Ready?
On first down, here's Knicks to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Go, Rig! Go! Go!
Working out of the gun, it's Knicks. A throw on the run is complete.
Let's go, let's
And he's
go.
going to be dropped after a
60
pickup of
Bison,
about
60
5.
Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. Rig Lion, ready.
Knicks from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Set, Herc, Herc. Rig alert, Rig alert. Herc, Herc. Set, go.
Knicks gonna throw for it. And that is not gonna work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
Tonight.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. This one caught by Mechie. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Tonight.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And back deep is Marvin Mims. Returnable from his own 4. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Okay, break.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Herc, Herc.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
Got it. Ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hut, hut.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Check smash, check smash. Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, here's Knicks. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Warrior 70. 70. 19 Lion. Street. Hut.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down.
Here we go. Riggs.
Mims sent in motion here.
Hey, smash Bronco. Ta-da.
A first down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up.
This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Ow, what's that? Today.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans. They are moving on in these playoffs.